Even when cops realize they made a mistake, very often instead of apologizing, they make it worse. They unlawfully arrest people, break into a house without a warrant, or try to snatch a phone to hide evidence. That's what today's video is about.
But before we start, as a reminder, every like and comment is important for me. And of course, if you can do that, click the thanks button. Thank you, and let's get started.
Name and badge number again, please.
I'm Deputy Head with the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
We have badge numbers in Oregon. We have DPS 16.
Can I see your identification?
This is my identification right here. This is my identification, and this is my identification. I need your license, proof of insurance, and registration.
What's the reason for the stop?
Your speed.
What is it?
You were doing 10 over the speed limit.
How did you calculate my speed?
Well, you passed me, and I was doing 42 and a 35.
I didn't pass you.
You sure did. You absolutely passed me. You came up on me, and you went to pass me, and the only reason you didn't, you got next to me, I hit my brakes to get behind you, and then you slammed on your brakes.
And how fast were you driving?
It doesn't matter. Give me your license, insurance, and registration.
How fast were you driving? How fast were you driving?
Please get code 1 cover my location.
How fast were you driving? You personally, how fast were you going?
Sir.
What's the speed limit?
Hold on, please. Sir, if you do not give me your identification...
No, you didn't. I don't understand why I'm being stopped.
I already told you.
How did you calculate my speed? How did you calculate?
Detain you.
As you can imagine, this female cop wants to find the man for speeding, but she didn't take into account the fact that she was speeding herself. And let's see how she tries to avoid any questions about how fast she was speeding.
How did you calculate my speed?
I already told you. I already answered your
You weren't
question.
pacing me.
I absolutely was.
When were you pacing me?
Did you not catch up to me?
I was driving legal speed.
No, you were not.
In my own lane.
No, you were not.
You are in the right lane, you in the left lane, and then for
Oh.
some apparent reason you slammed on your brakes, and I did too, because to figure out what was going on.
Okay.
And you were hauling ass.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
Then how come you caught up to me?
Excuse me, you slammed on the brakes.
Oh, but no, you caught up to me, and then I hit my brakes to get behind you.
So if I caught up to you, how fast was I driving?
At least 45.
How did you calculate it?
I don't have to give you an exact speed,
At
sir.
least 45 is not an
I have
answer.
to give you a range.
Why don't you tell me,
Sir,
is this a lawful
give me your
stop?
Yes, it absolutely is. License and get out of the vehicle.
Okay.
You're being detained.
For what? What am I being detained for? I don't think so.
Hands behind your back.
I don't think so, ma'am.
What could she do in this situation? Apologize that she had broken the law herself, smooth things over and just give him a verbal warning? She could have done anything, but she chose the best defense is offense tactic.
Code 3 cover. Code 3 cover.
Get your
Get
supervisor.
your hands behind your back.
Do you want my
Hands
license?
behind your back now.
No.
Please, hands behind your back.
No.
Hands, please.
I'm
sir,
not
hands.
resisting.
Yes, you are.
What are you doing?
I am told you you're being detained.
For what?
Put your
I'm
hands,
not even legally stopped.
Yes, you absolutely are. Put your hands behind your back, please.
Tell me what I'm being stopped for.
Because, sir, you are speeding. This was a
You
very
cannot
simple
even tell
stop.
me how fast I was driving.
Does it, sir?
Does
you
it
were-
matter? Yes, it does matter.
Sir, you were doing at least 10 over.
You have no
The
idea
statute-
what
the-
I was doing.
The statute is...
At least 40, you have no idea how fast I was
No, you were
driving.
not doing at least 40. You were doing at least 45.
How fast were you driving? First of all, you broke the law yourself. No, you
Sir?
can't take my phone. This is my right to.
Sir.
You want my ID?
Yes, I do, but not right now. You're being detained.
For
Put
what?
your hands behind your back.
No, I
because-
need your supervisor because you're assaulting me right now.
I'm not assaulting
I have
you.
I've been
Sir.
legally operating a motor vehicle.
Sir.
You actually broke several traffic rules.
I
Then
did?
yeah, you
Okay,
did.
okay.
But you know what frustrates me the most about this situation? She screwed up, didn't know what to do, and decided to follow through with an unlawful arrest. But when the supervisor arrived, I was sure he would figure it out. But no, he just helped her violate this man's rights.
Then you decided to retaliate against me because I noticed you doing something unlawful. Why did you brake in the middle of a street for no apparent reason? And you caused me to brake, and then all of a sudden now I'm being detained because
Put
I'm
your
defending
hands
my rights.
behind your back.
No, get your supervisor.
Sir, I've got people coming right now.
Great.
You're making this really hard on
Great.
yourself.
No, I'm not.
Put your hands
I'm
behind your
defending
back.
my rights. Is that your supervisor? Get your supervisor because this is
Put your
crazy.
hands, my supervisor's right there. Put
Excellent.
Your
I
hands
want to
behind
talk to your
your back.
supervisor.
Put your hands behind your back.
I want to talk to your
You're
supervisor.
being detained.
Great. I'll give you my ID, but you can't arrest me for no reason.
Absolutely. No, I'm arresting you for not identifying yourself.
All right, let's go.
I did not resist.
Yes, you are.
Hands behind your back.
You got him?
Yep.
Is this your supervisor?
Yep, sure is.
I cannot understand what I'm being detained for, as I observed your deputy. I observed your deputy slam on the brake, so I did too. Then she accused me of traffic violation, and I requested...
Hey, real quick, you're in handcuffs. You gotta read your Miranda rights, okay?
Okay.
It amazes me how this driver was able to keep his composure. This woman broke the speed limit, unlawfully arrested him, and at the end the supervisor still said the driver deserved it. Write your opinion in the comments, but in my opinion she should have been the one in handcuffs, not the driver.
And then you took my phone away from me. That's a violation of my Fourth
You have the
Amendment
right to
right.
remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against your court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer to have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. Do you understand each of these rights as I explain them to you?
I'll remain silent. My Fifth Amendment right.
All right, you have to stop my
Please
phone.
explain to me what I'm being stopped for.
Well, he earned this one.
And in the following video, no one is attacking anyone. Even on the contrary, the cop is being very friendly and polite. I thought it was kind of weird. Cops don't act like that. A little later, I'll tell you what the catch is.
I'm just sitting here. I've been sitting here by Santa Fe Lake Park, and this officer here,
Officer Thompson?
Officer Thompson, is for some reason coming up to my window for I don't know what yet.
I'm going to explain it to you right now, okay? So you're not in trouble or anything, all right? Apparently you've been going over to Amanda Galloway's residence, which I believe is her mother's residence, but she lives there, and they just don't want you over there anymore, so they have issued you a no trespass order for that residence, okay? But you're not in trouble or anything like that. It just means that you can't go over there anymore, and if you do go over there, you'll be arrested, okay?
Okay.
But you're not in trouble, all right?
Okay.
All right, you got a driver's license on you? I just got to verify that it's you that I'm issuing it to, okay? You're parked here legally, everything's good, you're not in trouble at all right? I appreciate your cooperation. And like I said, I have no problem with you recording me. We record you, so you have every right to record me all you want, okay? Alright, so let's do this. Here's your ID back. And what I need you to do is I just need you to sign this paper, okay? It doesn't say you've done anything wrong. It doesn't say you're in trouble. You can look at it first before you sign it if you want. It just says, and the attack that you love and this is where you're going to sign it right here, okay?
This is really strange considering I was just talking to her last night and she didn't seem to have a problem with me.
You parked here legally, you have no problem at all. It's fine, thanks for your cooperation. It would seem that this cop is a really nice guy, but it begs the question, why does he need this man's signature so badly? You're about to find out.
I talked to her and my son Avery, so...
I understand.
And all of a sudden this is happening, all of a sudden she doesn't want me around. This is kind of strange, isn't it?
It is. I mean,
I was just talking to her last night.
So the thing with NTOs is, since that's a private property, they don't have to have any reason at all. If they don't want someone there, they can issue an NTO for any reason that they choose. So they don't have to have any validated reason or anything like that, okay? So I don't know what's going on. Like I said, you're not in trouble and you haven't done anything wrong as far as I know. You just can't go back over to that property, okay? You mind signing this for me right here?
I have to read it first.
Go ahead. Do you mind signing it for me?
So this is something that has to be done. I have to sign this.
You actually do not have to sign it, but it changes nothing. It will still be in effect and you will still be arrested if you go back to that property.
But I don't have to sign this.
No, you don't have to sign it.
But I just have to just stay away from there. From
Yeah,
that house.
absolutely, or else you will be arrested if you go back to the house for any reason. Doesn't matter what the reason is. Earlier, what you did, you're not in trouble at all, okay? As far as I'm concerned and what I've been told, you didn't do anything wrong earlier, okay? And you're not in trouble now. In your presence, while you're recording, I'm just going to write on here, refused, okay?
Trespassing is a civil matter until the trespasser is notified and asked to leave. If the trespasser refuses to leave, the case becomes a criminal matter. If I understand correctly, the order he wrote is contractual, and signing proves that the man was informed and the order was delivered. The best thing to do was to not give him ID, because the cop would not have been able to write a ticket for trespassing without confirming the driver's identity.
And the next incident again involves trespassing, but the main problem is that in fact there was no trespassing. The cop are well aware of this, but instead of apologizing for the disturbance, this happens.
What are you guys doing at the park after hours, man? We're not at the park.
We're in a parking lot.
Nah, this ain't the park. Mason City property.
City property, how about that?
You like that? You have your ID on you, man?
For what?
Yeah, because you're trespassing. This ain't trespassing.
This is a parking lot, an open parking
Where's
lot.
the signs at? You know how trespassing works? There's got to be signs or somebody has to ask us to leave. Well, when you first come in.
Well, when you first come in, it doesn't say trespassing, stupid.
10.
It doesn't. Yeah, the park.
The park, not a parking lot.
Parking lot.
If it was a
dumbass.
parking lot, you'd have a gate there that you could close.
Why do you think we're sitting here? We
That
fished
sign
you
that
over
says that
here.
It's city park.
Genius.
Park. This is a parking lot.
For the park.
Still an open parking lot.
Man.
Are you failing to identify yourself?
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
have to identify yourself.
We're not trespassing. That's the problem.
You saw the sign coming in.
No, we
The park
didn't.
Closes at 10 o'clock.
I didn't see any sign.
Right there.
I wasn't driving when I came in here.
Are you going to
Damn.
provide me with your ID, yes or no?
For what?
Because you are lawfully detained right now and you have to provide your identification.
Detained for what?
Yeah, detained for what? We have to commit a
Because you're
crime to be
trespassing.
detained. Yeah, where are we trespassing?
You have your ID?
Nope.
This man from the AZ Unfiltered channel is not the first time he has encountered cops and shows his audience how unlawful they act. As you can imagine, they are not in a park, they are in a public parking lot where anyone can drive in. And I'm sure the cop realizes he's wrong, but it wasn't in his plan to leave these guys alone.
Who are you?
Who am I? You just said what my name is, and your buddy's asking me who I am. That's
You're not going
hilarious.
to provide an identification.
For what? This is the same as the city hall parking lot. I can go fucking park in front of the courthouse, all that shit.
Yep.
This is public parking.
You identify yourself when you are lawfully detained.
He's not-
Lawfully for what?
Well, we're not
I just
detained for
explained to
anything.
you, man. You guys are refusing to identify yourselves, right?
Your
I don't
words.
have to identify.
I already asked you several
Your
times.
words, not mine. I never once said I refused anything. I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about.
Trespassing and sitting in a vehicle? You're dumb, dude. None of us have broken any laws sitting in a vehicle. To be lawfully detained, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. You don't have any crime.
You know what a Mesa City Code is?
That's not a crime, dumbass. And that's the sad part, because we don't hate you guys. We're just looking for specific ones. These guys that like to with us, or people in general.
All four of you guys have to identify yourselves. You guys are lawfully detained in a park after hours. Mesa City Code.
We're not in a park.
-2.A. You're in a park after hours.
We're not in a park.
The three people who were in that car ended up getting a ticket for trespassing in the park. As I understand it, the cops struggle with homeless people who often sleep in the parks, and so conflicts arise. But as you can imagine, this man is not homeless, and the next time he pulled into the parking lot to film the cops working, this happened.
Driver,
Yeah.
may I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
Call your supervisor while you're at it too.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah, you're going to do it. Go
Are you
ahead,
the registered owner of the vehicle, sir?
Yep.
Okay.
go ahead and do it right now while we can see you do it, so we know you called us.
No. All I have to do is present it to you.
Hey, whoa, what the?
His license.
You can see it right there.
Hey, get your hand out of his
Fucking
car.
hand out of my car and try and check my. All I have to do is present it.
Holy,
Let me see your driver's
you're
license.
live on the internet.
Look
You
at
better
it. You
chill
can see
out.
Fine. I can't see your driver's license.
Use a
He
flashlight.
doesn't have to give it to you. Wow. Hey,
This is not the park. This is a parking lot. There's a difference. You can shut down the building, the city hall, but you can't shut down the parking lot.
Why are we discussing semantics? I'm just asking you to please leave for the next 2 hours.
There's no reason to.
Once it opens, then we can.
There's
then
no
we can
reason to.
proceed.
And I was only here to watch you guys kick that person out unconstitutionally.
Okay.
They have a right to be here on public property.
And the last video for today is of a neighbor calling the police on a young couple. They may have been bothering her, but that's no reason for cops to break into a house without a warrant.
Alright, but don't touch me, bro.
Also known as the serious.
Turn the light on so we can see.
Whoa. Where's she at?
She's right here laying down asleep. She's drunk. She's right here laying down sleeping. She's drunk. I swear to God, bro.
So listen, our cameras are on everything.
This woman upstairs doesn't like us.
Okay, I don't know who.
And it's because, look, you see, I do get drunk and I get up and I'm loud and I'm young and I just turned 21. Yeah, I get messed up. But me and my girlfriend we get in arguments where she's fine though.
I got you. Well, we're gonna make sure she's okay. She needs to get up.
Hey, get up.
Get up.
Do you have anything on you that we need to know about? Like a
No,
weapon or
no
anything?
weapons.
Okay. I got him.
No
Anyone
weapons.
else in here, man?
What's your first name?
Nobody, Giovanni.
What is your, look at me.
What's her name?
What is your first name?
Giovanni, yeah.
Okay.
Juanita, wake up.
She's drunk, man. Calm down.
Okay, so you're not going to tell me to calm down, so we're going to get that clear right now.
But you're still in my place. I own this
right
place.
now. So right now,
Checking to
right now,
make
this
sure
is my
everybody's
house.
okay.
So we gotta,
That's
okay,
what
this
we're
is my
doing.
house right now because you're causing problems. Come here. You need to focus and talk to this person. You're causing problems. Come here.
Just because someone said something is no reason to break into a house. But even when the cops came, they made sure that everything was fine, that the girl was asleep. Why didn't they leave? Why did the cop grab the phone? Share your opinion in the comments.
You're not the owner of this building. You can't just come here and tell me something. Let the owner of the building come and tell me that. You guys are all stepping into my safe zone, my home, bro. Safety zone? This is my safe zone, yes.
She says she's okay.
You've been offended.
She said, I guess her...
Yes, I've been offended. You took my phone out of my hand. I got it right here on camera. I told him to leave my home multiple times, and they did not leave. He took my property out of my hand.
Okay, you got a scratch right here. Is everything okay?
Still not leaving. Babe, go lay down and stop talking to them.
Excuse me, you good?
You stepped on my foot, bro. That's assault.
No, you put your foot out.
Now you bumped into me too.
Okay.
You purposely hit me with that baton right there, bro. You literally just hit me in the knee with that.
No, I didn't.
All you guys are getting sued. All you guys, especially you right there at the end.
Friends, write your opinions in the comments. I think we have a lot to discuss, and anyone who wants to support me, I ask you to send how much you can spare by pressing the thanks button. This channel exists only because of you.